Welcome back to another episode of our NHL 19 franchise mode, where we have taken the NHL and expanded it to 32 teams, bringing back the Quebec Nordiques. We are at the end of the third year. The playoffs are about to begin, and the Quebec Nordiques have made the playoffs. Their first opponent will be Buffalo. First thing we're going to do is take a look at Buffalo's lineup and give you an idea of what they could be putting out there on the ice. Do that real quick here. All right, they've got, looks like they may have Skinner, Eichel, Reinhart as their top line. All right, Bailey, Mittelstadt, Nylander. Okay, Okposo, Koivu, Yodes, Cardilles, Thompson, and Salamaki. Okay, compared to ours, it's going to be a tough series here. This first line is going to be much better than ours, I think. Second line with Mittelstadt there in the middle. If he really is a 93, that's going to be insanely good for them. We could have an opportunity here with Nylander, but I think Nylander's probably grown at this point. Josh Bailey at an 88 overall. Yeah, this is a tough top six to crack. Bottom six, different story. Bottom six, we got a couple good wingers, if they are indeed that. If Koivu is a 77, that could be bad for them. But I can't trust really any of these numbers except for these two right here on the ends. And that would be Salamaki at 77 and Cardilles at 78. And we'll just have to take a look at our team and see how we match up. Now over on the on their defense, let's see. They've got Dahlin and Ristolainen. They should be 1 and 2. Trouba and Montour should be the second pairing. And then you got Scandella and Riemsdyk here on the bottom. In net, we've got Luukkonen and Mrazek. Okay, so this is not good for us. This is not good for us at all. We take a quick look at our team real fast and show you what we're working with. Comparative, we've got Hughes, Duchesne, and Kaprizov. Their first line's obviously better than our first line, so we have to deal with that. Second line, again, depending on what if Mittelstadt is playing on the second line or not. We're kind of comparable in a sense. They're a little bit further ahead, I think. Slight advantage to them. Significant advantage on the first line. Slight advantage on the second line. Third line, again, I think their wingers are going to be a little bit better than ours. I don't know. It's tough to say. We'll have to see. And then the fourth line, it's pretty comparable. When we take a look at our defense, we've got Hamilton and Quixote, we've got Zadorov and Ellis, and then Uyghur and Girard. Okay, so there we go. Those are the setups. I think our bottom pairing is better than their bottom pairing slightly. I think we've a fairly even, if not slightly, to our advantage on the second pairing, but their first pairing is better than ours, especially if they bring up Dahlin and run Dahlin and Ristolainen together on that first line. It's a shutdown thing, and yeah, we're going to be in some significant trouble. But our saving grace, Vasilevsky between the pipes. We're going to see if he can get it done. We're hoping. We're hoping. All right, so let's go. First round of the playoffs. Going to get it started right away. All right, here we go. Let's cue right up. And what we'll do is when we drop out to take care of the scouting, we'll take care of that as we go. All right. So let me take care of a scout real fast. It is the 12th, and then we'll come back and we will sim this thing out. All right. Let's assign the scout real fast. All right. I'll be right back, guys. All right. We've got ourselves all set there on the scouting. It was very easy. Just go ahead and set them to seeking prospects. All right, let's do it. Let's get into this. First game of the first round. A little nervous here for the Quebec Nordiques. Here we go. This is not the first time we've made the playoffs. We made the playoffs, I want to say 2 years ago. Got knocked out in the first round. Power play for Quebec. No good. Very quick first round here, or first period that is. Very quiet. No real scoring. And just like that, it's over. 7 shots for Quebec, 5 shots for Buffalo. Very few shots on either end. We'll have to see if that improves here in the second period. Let's go. All right. Approaching the halfway point of the game. There we go. Sissons gets the first goal of the game. That's fantastic. All right, we're out to an early lead. We got a power play opportunity, and we score again. Kaprizov with another goal. All right, 2-0 as we approach the final 5 minutes of the second period. That is going to do it. There it is. 40 minutes in the book. Only 20 minutes left. We're up by 2. All right, let's see if we can get it done here. Quebec pushing. Not bad power play for Quebec. Can we get another goal? No. Buffalo's going to get a chance on the power play. They can't convert. 8 minutes left, down to 7. There's a goal by Kaprizov, second to the game. 5 minutes left to play, down to 4. 3, 2, 1. And just like that, Vasilevsky gets himself a shutout in the playoffs. What a great way to start. We want to see him get started early, and we want to see just a great outing by him. If we can get him in the zone early, we are in real good shape. Right off the bat, though, Kaprizov with the first star there. 2 goals. Vasilevsky's going to go ahead and get the second star. Only 18 saves. Wow. Only 18 shots for Buffalo in that game. Sissons gets the third star with the opening goal. All right. Not bad. Let's get on to the next game here. Let's see. I got to advance today because I've got a scout on the 13th. Yep, we've got a scout on the 13th here. So let me go ahead and take care of that. Okay, scouting is all taken care of until the 21st. So we've got a bunch of games here we can play before that. Let's go ahead and get to the next game against Buffalo. Jump right into it. All right, here we go. Game 2 against Buffalo. Right off the bat, Quebec gets themselves a power play, but they can't convert. Shots fairly even for both teams right now, halfway through the first period. As we approach the final 5 minutes, still no goals. And just like that, we complete the first 20 minutes. All right, no shots in the last few minutes there for Quebec. We're hoping they can definitely get it going there. They're getting outshot right now, 14-9. We need to see some action here in the second. Let's get going. Nice, right off the bat, Silverberg scores on Luukkonen. Excellent. Well done. I'm going to try to drop it down into halfway through the game here in just a second. There we go, halfway through the game. Still no goals for Buffalo. There's another goal for Quebec. Paling scores. Not bad. Paling puts one in. Silverberg now. There are 2 goals on the board for Quebec. Power play there goes for nothing. And just like that, 40 minutes of play. And Vasilevsky has himself another no goals against game going. All he needs to do is survive 20 more minutes and gets himself another back-to-back shutout. That'd be great. Here we go, third period. Power play for Quebec. No good. We're going to keep on keeping on here. And there's a goal by Eichel. There goes the no more shutout. Just trying to look to hang on here. Power play for Buffalo doesn't convert. 5 minutes left, down to 4. 3. Down to 2. 1. And they can't get it done. Quebec squeaks one out. 2-1. They win. They go up 2-0 in the first round here of the Stanley Cup playoffs against the Buffalo Sabres. 3 stars of this game. Vasilevsky goes ahead and gets himself a star this time. 31 saves out of 32 shots. Not bad. Paling gets a goal and an assist for the second star. And Luukkonen, he logs himself a third star there. 28 saves on 30 shots. Go ahead and continue and get out of this. Move on to the next one. And we are headed back home. We went 2 games on the road in Buffalo, won them both. Now we're coming home to Quebec City. See if we can get another game under our belt here. Jump right to it. It's going to be a very quick one, guys. All right. Let's fast forward this thing up. Power play for Quebec right off the bat. And Mittelstad's going to score early for Buffalo this time. Buffalo with the pressure on Quebec. Let's see if Quebec can answer back here. 6 minutes left, down to 5 minutes. Down to 4, 3, 2, 1. And they're not going to be able to get... Oh, at the last second. Look at that. Duchesne, 23 seconds left to play. He ties it up. What a backbreaker. All right, Quebec getting the score. Tied back up. 1-all. Now we've got a 9-8 shot, 1-shot lead for Quebec. Going into the second period. Lots of momentum. Let's go, boys. We're looking for that next goal for Quebec. Power play, is it right there? No, they can't convert. Buffalo, they can't convert. And there it is. Paling gets the next goal. 13:49 left to play there. Halfway through the period, halfway through the game. Quebec is up 2-1. The Nordiques, with another goal by Quixote that time. Quixote with a goal at 6:35 left to play is a smashing goal. That's going to put them up by 2. And there we go. 40 minutes of play. Shots are even. Score is not. 3-1. The Quebec Nordiques are leading the Buffalo Sabres. Moving into the final 2 minutes of play, can Vasilevsky shut the door? That is the big question. 20 shots each. Power play for Buffalo. It's a long one. They cannot convert halfway through the period. 7 minutes left. Down to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that'll do it. The Quebecs win again. They win 3-1. Third game in a row. Not bad at all. Looking real good. Vasilevsky again with the first star. 26 saves on 27 shots. Don Quixote gets the goal. And the second period, that's the game winner. Then Poehling, he's going to pick himself up a goal. I think it was the opening goal. He's going to go ahead and get that third star. Moving on to the fourth and hopefully final game. We'll see. All right, we are up 3-0 against the Buffalo Sabres. We're going to go ahead and jump right into things. Yeah, because our stopping point isn't until the 21st, so we might as well keep moving forward here. All right, game number 4 underway. Let's see if we can finish off the Buffalo Sabres in fantastic fashion here in game number 4 at home in Quebec City. So far, no goal scoring. Very few shots happening. There it is. Tuft gets the first one at 12:01 left to play. Going to put the Quebec Nordiques up in a great position. Lots of pressure now on Buffalo to answer back. Shots are pretty even. 3 minutes left, and they do. They score with 2:45. Yodes on Vasilevsky. And that's going to do it for the first period. Shots are quite even. They're 11-9. Being slightly outshot, Quebec has a tie score they're staring at. They got 40 minutes left to play. 40 minutes to try to knock out the Buffalo Sabres here in 4. And the second period is underway. Let's get to it. 15 minutes left in the period. The Quebec Nordiques get their power play. They cannot convert. Halfway through the period, score is still tied. Looking for a game-winning goal here from the Quebec Nordiques. We're trying to get that go-ahead goal. All the way down to the final minute of the second, and that is going to do it. 19 shots for Quebec, 15 shots for Buffalo. The Nordiques outshooting the Sabres, but the score is tied. 20 minutes left. Let's go. Third and final period in regulation. 20 shots all the way up to 22, and there it is. Wahlstrom with a goal. He's going to put them ahead. Can they hold on from this point? It's all in Vasilevsky's hands now. Power play. Can they get an insurance marker? No. Salamaki's going to tie it up, but right away, Poehling scores. 8 minutes left. What are they going to do? Can they hold on? 5 minutes down to 4. 3, 2, 1. Can they knock them out? 30 seconds, and it looks like they do. Sweep for the Nordiques. The Buffalo Sabres are out of the playoffs, and the Nordiques move on to round number 2. What a great showing by the Quebec Nordiques there in round number 1. Poehling going to go ahead and get that first star. He gets the game winner. Vasilevsky is going to go ahead and get that second star. He lets in 2 goals, 23 saves on 25 shots, and Tuft, he's got the third star there with a goal as well. Very, very nice. I think Tuft opened up the goal scoring, if I recall correctly. Hard to remember all of that stuff as it goes by so quickly. And just like that, 4 games up, 4 games down, and the Quebec Nordiques are moving on. All right, let's take a quick review of how we did in that first round, since we have some spare time. Let's take a quick look at the team stats for the playoffs. So far, over 4 games. We can go down to Quebec here, I think, if we scroll down. There we go. We had 4 goals against on 11 goals for. We are 2-7-5 and a 1-0. What a great outing by Vasilevsky right there. 2 power play goals on 12 chances. Okay, not loving that, but in the playoffs, you're not going to get a tremendous amount of success there, I don't think. We'll have to keep an eye on that, though. 1 shorthanded goal against is kind of rough. We don't like that. Power play goal against 1 on 9. That's a great turnaround there. 88.9%. I like that. And we went 4-0, so that's pretty solid. Scroll over here. We take a look at the player stats. See how our players did. Take a look real quick here at our forwards. All right. Poehling with the leading the team in points for forwards. He has 3 goals and 1 assist. That's what we want to see from Ryan Poehling right there. Production. And then Kaprizov, 2 goals and 1 assist for 3 points in 4 games. Gotta like that. Wallstrom with 3 points in 4 games there. 1 goal and 2 assists. You see Duchesne with 1 and 1, Sissons with 1 and 1, and Tuft with 1 and 1. 2 assists there for Johansson, 2 for Hughes, 2 for Denisenko, and then we got 1 for Silverberg. So it looks like everybody chipped in here except for Forsbacka Carlson, but he's out there with a +3, so I think he's chipping in other ways on the ice. So not bad. Pretty solid outing there by our forward core. You gotta like that. Who suffered some minuses? We see some minuses in there. It looks like Duchesne, Kaprizov, and Hughes. Okay, so it looks like maybe that first line did get taken advantage of a little bit. That's going to be a problem down the road later on in the playoffs. But I think if we can keep a good depth going, if we can get if our lines are set up properly and we're able to get through, we may be able to hang with some of these teams. If we take a quick look. Every single one of our defensemen, with the exception of Uyghur, had a point in that round, which is great. We can go ahead and take a look here. Yep, everybody's looking good. Alice and Quixote, that top pairing, they're doing good. Zadorov and Uyghur. And oh, no, I'm sorry, Hamilton is on that top pairing with Quixote. Gerard and Hamilton together. Or Gerard and Hamilton. It's Gerard and Ellis together, and Quixote and Hamilton together. There we go. Yeah, that's what I said, right? Gerard and Ellis, Quixote, Hamilton, and Zadorov and Uyghur are together on the bottom. All right, but anyway, not a bad outing right there by the Quebec Nordiques. Take one last quick look here. Vasilevsky, 9.6 with a 1.0 goals against. That is a solid outing. If he can do that for another 12 games, I'm going to be real happy. We know that's not going to happen. We know we're going to lose a game here and there, but if we can go ahead and keep that kind of effort moving forward, that kind of output moving forward, I think we're in real good shape. All right, so that's going to do it for this round. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button and then also hit the subscribe button. Turn that bell on so you always know when our next episode is coming out. If you want to check us out live on Twitch, you can do so every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at The Final Knight Errant. We hope to see you there. Take care. We'll be back soon.